Greetings, everybody, from Biloxi, Mississippi. I am hooked to a 41-foot fifth wheel. This cracks me up. Shipping rate. Shipping weight is 120.10. And the reason I say this is when I called yesterday to confirm that the unit was going to be ready. Oh, and by the way, it's going to Draper, Utah. The guy says, yeah, there was somebody here already to pick it up, but he couldn't take it. Something about the weight, and he didn't have the I don't know what. But I said, well, if you're saying what I think you're saying, he didn't have a CDL and he couldn't haul it because of the weight. The unit was 10 pounds over what he could haul. So I said, I'm good, I can take it. Everything went well. There was a few little scritches and scratches that I reported. The tires were all pressured up to where they're supposed to be. The lugs are where they're supposed to be. And I have not gone inside. They don't know whether or not there's even keys to the unit. They're supposed to be inside. And I forgot to look. And now I'm too lazy to go up inside and look. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't going to worry about it. Okay. Not too much to say. Not too much to see. I did... because I don't have the keys and I can't lock it up, I took tape and I taped up all the doors. I don't trust latches anymore, especially the ones with the propane where you can't even lock them in the first place. But I don't have keys, so I can't lock the unit. But then if I went inside the unit, God, I should just go inside the unit. I should stop being lazy and just go inside the unit. I'm gonna go inside the unit. Problem solved. It's locked. The door's locked. It's funny too, because the guy goes, yeah, the keys should be inside the unit under the P-trap. Under the what? The what? I've never heard of that. The P-trap. I'm like, what is that? It's the trap under the sink. Oh, okay. But the door's locked. I can't get in it, so I guess that solves that problem. Pictures are submitted. I've done my exit call so that I can get my advance for fuel. Can't think if there's anything else to say. I love hooking to fifth wheels. They are so much easier to hook to. Well, I'm gonna head on down the road. I got something to do over the weekend. Oh, and did I mention it's a fantastic day outside? It's gonna be a great day, isn't it, Squirt? What's up? Well, we're getting ready to bounce on down the road. Big girl. All right, I'll catch you guys on down the road. I sure hope there weren't any animals in that horse trailer. Alrighty, I just got to share with you something absolutely hilarious. To back up a little on my story, I started out this morning from a TA truck stop on the other side of, on the east side of Dallas, Texas, about 30 minutes. I've been driving in Texas all day. Texas. Just driving. And there's a way station coming up, and it's a DriveWise site, which if you are a DriveWise participant, you can get bypassed from the way stations a lot of time. Well, it said pull in. Like, okay. So I pull in and I roll across the scale. And I stop and I get the little yellow that says park. Great. So I park and I gather all my paperwork. As I've mentioned before, when you go in there with everything. Go in there with your logbook, your wallet, your paperwork to your unit, your paperwork to your truck. So I'm walking in there and I'm like, I wonder if this unit is heavy to the point where they think they want to check and see if I have a CDL. So that's kind of what I was thinking it was. So I walk in there and the lady's super, super friendly. And she says, hi, I just need to see your truck registration. So I get it out. And she says, do you have a truck number? I told her. She says, you know you have to pay for a permit, right? And I went, and I paused, and I do now, because I'm thinking, I've never had to buy a permit in Texas before. And she says, yeah, you need a New Mexico permit. And I said, I'm in New Mexico? And I'm like, oh my goodness. She says, yeah, and she started laughing. I went, yeah, I didn't even know I was in New Mexico. So there's this new app I'm using, a mapping program that's designed more for truck drivers, to where it'll keep you on truck routes. And it doesn't tell me when I cross state lines, so I didn't even know I'd crossed the state line into New Mexico. And so I'm standing there looking like a total idiot, which isn't hard to do. And I'm like, yeah, I didn't even know I was in New Mexico. So I've purchased my permit. I'm logged in and I'm ready to go through New Mexico. Yeah, so I have no idea where I'm at, but I had to stop and get potty break and water for the kiddos. And they got this security station here. Check it out. You have to get your temperature taken, and they hand you a mask if you don't have one. It's the first time I've ever been temperatured walking in the door. Okay, got that done. Alrighty, thought I'd share that with you. I don't really know where I'm at. What's that say? Ute Mountain Travel Center. I just crossed the state line from New Mexico into Colorado. So I do know that I'm in Colorado. That's all I do know. Hey, that's better than yesterday, right? Yesterday I didn't even know I was in New Mexico. The reason that I had to go in was because their water bottle for the fur babies was out and empty. And the reason it was empty is because Chloe had her mud boots on. Check it out. And while I'm here, I might as well show you the scenery and the view. I think it's quite stunning. Check it out. And of course, those mountainy thingies behind me are pretty cool too. So, all right, moving onward, pressing on. I'm happy to report that delivery went well here in Draper, Utah. Of course, the customer has a nationwide thingy where they're 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday, and I wanted to get here at 9 a.m. So did 50 million other transport drivers. But it's okay, I didn't have to wait that long. So, yeah, right there, I think, is the unit. Dropped it. I'm just kind of waiting on dispatch. My DMA app isn't working properly. Big surprise there, right, guys? And I can't look at the reload board. And surprisingly, dispatch isn't getting back to me on my email like they're normally pretty good about it. So this is the part I hate. I hate waiting. it's not the waiting, it's the not knowing and waiting. So it's driving me crazy. This stupid app, it hates me. So I'm half debating whether or not to just deadhead back to Indiana or stick around here and wait on a load. The reason I say that is Horizon's got this bonus thingy going on. I signed up for it. So now I need to get back to Indiana because it counts, the 10 loads counts for anything, anything dispatched out of Indiana. So I'm like, yeah, I need to get back to Indiana. This is already what, the 4th? 4 days on my bonus goal thingy. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode out just cause I can. So thank you guys very much for watching, and just remember, it's all about the perspective.